subscribe.
Just wait a little bit longer, okay? My daughter is almost here. Oh, she's going to be so happy to see you. All wrapped up like a little present for her. Well, you're wrapped up in rope instead of ribbons, but it's almost the same. She loves you very much, you know. She just can't stop talking about you and how much she loves you and how wonderful you are. I mean, she talks to herself about you that way. But still, it's so romantic. She reminds me of myself when I was her age. Except, you know, I was way better at the whole yandere thing, as you kids call it. For instance, I was practically born with lock-picking skills, but she still has a bit of trouble grasping the basics. But still, it's the thought that counts, and I'm still proud of her anyway. She's a wonderful daughter, and I'm sure she'll be an even better girlfriend. Oh, here comes my lovely girl now. Hi, honey. I got you a present. Look. Ta-da! Oh my god. Mom, did you kidnap them? Bingo. What the hell? I was supposed to be the one to kidnap them. It was supposed to be me. It was supposed to be special. I was going to take commemorative photos and everything. It was going to be a whole private event. Well, I'm sorry, honey, but you were taking so long. It's been so long already, and all you've done is just stalk them this entire time. You haven't even tried to kidnap them once. Not even a little bit. Are you really my daughter? I just thought that I'd help you push things along. Maybe you got cold feet. And this can still be special. What's important is that the two of you are here, together. You can still take your photos and all of that, just like the ones I have of your father crying when I first kidnapped him. Tears of joy, I'd assume. Mom, no. Mom, yes. Listen, baby, when I was your age, I was already well past the kidnapping phase of the relationship. I was already at the Stockholm Syndrome phase. Your father was already smiling, looking at Park, seeing which one we should have our wedding at. Come to think of it, maybe he was just really happy to get some fresh air outside for once. But no, I'm sure love had a big part of it too. Mom, why do you always do things without asking me, huh? I had a plan, okay? And you ruined it. And now I'm just sad. I just said I'm Mom. Mom, that's a dad joke. You're my mom. That doesn't even make any sense. Ugh. Well, I'm sorry. I did not know that I raised a gatekeeper. You didn't raise me at all. All you do is stare at that all day. Jeez. Well, can you blame me? Your father is very handsome. Yes, I can't blame you. It's very easy because it is your fault. Sweetie, you shouldn't talk to your mother that way, especially in front of our guest. Imagine what they must be thinking. Well, they're probably thinking, I want to go home. And I don't even blame them after all you did to mess everything up. How could you say that to your mother? Imagine what your father would say. Well, he's not going to say anything because he's always wearing a gag. Oh, well, you do have a point there. At least I raised a clever girl, if not a respectful one. You know what? This arguing isn't going to help anyone. Honey, why don't you do some bonding with our guest? You already know everything about them from stalking them for so long, but I imagine they don't know nearly as much about you. Why don't you talk about your hobbies, like the type of shows you like to watch? I know you like that one. What was it called? JoJo's Attack on Academia? Mom, those are 3 different things. Oh, right. It was called Doki Doki Doomslayer, right? Those aren't even shows, Mom. Okay, well, maybe it's, yes, I remember now. Fourth Craft, New Vegas. Mom, please stop. Okay, maybe shows aren't the right conversation piece. Why don't you talk to them about photography? You like taking pictures of them, right? Sometimes she takes pictures of you remotely with a little remote control drone while she just sits on her bed like a couch potato. The young generation is so spoiled. Back in my day, I had to do all my stalking in person, in the fresh air, touching grass. Mom, you're embarrassing me. Oh, it's nothing to be embarrassed about, sweetie. It's fine to take advantage of technology. Technology is amazing these days. This one time, the forensic team almost caught me. Almost. But they had a little accident and a lot of their equipment and data was destroyed. Life is full of happy little accidents. Like you, sweetie. Why do I exist just to suffer? Can you just... You're being a lot to deal with right now. I was taking so long to kidnap them because I wanted to build the relationship first. I was going to introduce myself and maybe hide the fact that I stalked them. Maybe. And then maybe I'd confess. And then that way they'd be way cooler with me kidnapping them. And that way maybe they'd want to say that they would stay in my basement willingly. My basement. You can start calling it yours when you start paying rent, young lady. You should really take more responsibility in your life. So much of the day and you're just wasting it staring at your phone screen. My phone is where I keep most of my photos of them. Oh. Well, that's understandable. Carry on then. Believe me, I wasn't gonna stop. So, sweetie, how long have you been stalking your sweetheart? Almost a year now. How exciting. That means your anniversary is coming up, right? How romantic. You should do something special for your stalking anniversary. I remember my first stalking anniversary with your father. Did I ever tell you? Too many times. I remember it like it was yesterday. You don't have to do this. Your father asked me what I wanted for an anniversary gift. Stop. He's always so sweet like that. Please. So I told him, get this. A baby. I'm not listening, and neither are they. We aren't listening. Don't listen to my mom. Please do not listen to my mom. Oh, you never let me have any fun. You know how I love telling that story. I never let you have any fun? You're the one who limits my time with Dad to 5 minutes a day just because you get jealous. Why? Is that a problem? Are you planning to take him away from me? Are you, Mom? The love of my life is right in those ropes over there. I'm not gonna take my father away from you, okay? So just take some deep breaths. Do you need to take out your emergency strand of Dad's hair to hold? Will that calm you down? I'll manage. Good. I guess I'll keep the 5 minutes a day with Dad then. Besides, it's not like I wanted father-daughter bonding time anyway. Idiot. What did you say? Okay, I'm sorry I called you an idiot. No, not that. I can forgive you for calling me an idiot, but I can't forgive you for talking like a soon-to-rape. I feel dirty for just saying that word. I need to take a look at your father's picture to purify myself. And now I'm clean again. But I never want to hear you talk like that again, you understand? I raised you to wiretap phones and poison food. Not play hard to get like the world's shittiest prize. Okay. I'll stop. One way or another, you certainly will. I will have to say I am disappointed in your behavior today. What would your grandfather say if he was here to see you now? Something about Vietnam, I'm sure? Yeah, that sounds like him. So, Mom, are you gonna put the gun away? Do I still need it? I'll remember this when I put you in a retirement home. We'll see if you live that long, sweetie. Well now, I'm certainly motivated. Hey there, sorry for spending all this time just talking to my daughter. Or like threatening. Oh, you must be so uncomfortable in those ropes. I'm not going to let you out, of course. I just thought it would be polite to point it out. Mom of the Year, everybody. I can't believe my daughter hasn't been more hospitable. I'm really sorry about that. So, is there anything I can get you? Water, tea, coffee, my daughter's hand in marriage. Mom, too pushy. Oh, you were gonna kidnap them, but this is pushy? Sweetie, in yandere terms, this is basically as non-pushy as it gets. But you're threatening them. How? How am I threatening them? What do you mean how? You're still holding the gun. This isn't to threaten them. I wasn't even pointing at them. It was just an accessory, like an earring or something. An accessory. Do you think that flimsy excuse would hold up in court? I mean, with enough judge intimidation, it just might. But ideally, it wouldn't get to that point. Mom, please, put the gun away. You're scaring them. You know what? It's fine. I'll just leave. I should get back to your father anyway. I've been away for 30 minutes now, and that's enough for a lifetime. Have a good time, sweetie. Let me know when you get me grandchildren. Hi there. You've now reached the end of the audio. Thank you so much for listening. I will now be doing the Patreon shoutouts. First off, we have our Velvet Bean VIPs. Thank you so much, Schey. Mwah. Next up, we have our Expresso Executives. Thank you so much. Base Pro Shop 7, Detective Donut, PointExtraction, Vince, Samson, Carrot, and Medicaid. As for our Latte Luminaries, thank you so much. BigRick, Deviled Eggs, and Ludvik. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Mwah.